just got my through hull adapter for the J2 Bixpy delivered from FedEx. Took about 5 days to come in, no biggie. I took advantage of the 10%. I love this front bumper guard on it. The actual Bixpy will set, you know, right here. Here's the guard for the Hobie. So this is for my 2021 Hobie Mirage, which is the 180 drive. Here's the little slot that my drive sits down into, and I have actually used the earlier version of this adapter, but I love how this one does not have that blue pole. It's actually taking about maybe 6 inches off from the base of my hull down into the water, which is great. So here's the front bumper. It's going to go in the front like this with the motor on, literally. It's going to drop it in, lock it in place. It's good to go. It's a perfect fit. Now, I got this, one, because I love the fact that it is a little bit less distance, you know, underneath of the hull. So that's my clearance. Like, here's the base of the boat right here. I mean, we're talking like this motor's literally going to sit about maybe 6 or 8 inches below the hull of the boat. So I love that. But I want to get it to fit also. Oops, locked it. Sorry about that. On the Tempest. And I will update with another video once I make that work. So to drop it through the Impulse, I'm sorry, not the Tempest. So this is the Hoodoo's 120 Impulse. And this adapter isn't made for this, but I'm going to make it work, and I will show you how. So down in here, in this fitting, there is just a tiny bit. This overhang is literally just a fingernail tip to where I don't have that extra leeway for this to drop in. So I can get it to, if you'll look, that's if I was able to get it dropped in, but because of that little plastic tip that sticks out, I can only get one side to lock in, or the other. That locks in, but not both. So what I'm going to do is, and I'll send a video, I'm going to take my belt sander and I'm going to shave off of this tip, this stuff. It's a solid stainless steel tip on both sides. It goes all the way through. It's kind of rounded, and I'm going to shave off or grind off with that belt sander about 1/8 of an inch or so on each side. I don't want to do it on just one side, because then it'll, you know, you'll have more of a gap on one side than you would on the other. So I'm going to grind it off on both sides, and it's going to drop right down into there. So I'll be back.